Hello and welcome everyone, I am Surreal Beliefs and my YouTube channel focuses on storytelling through games like Crusader Kings 3. Today I'm collaborating with Paradox Interactive to dive into the features of the Royal Court. Here to help me will be a new advisor, Hugo Miller.
My name is Hugo Miller, advisor to those that might listen. It is time to discuss how you can better rule multicultural realms through cultural hybridization and cultural divergence. These are decisions that will see you combine two existing cultures or break off entirely into a new form. Now, let's begin. To aid in our example for hybridization is the legendary Viking Heston. His intent is to meld aspects of the Norse and Tamil people to form a single, new hybrid culture. One does not simply walk into a new land and demand that a new culture be made right away. There are conditions that must be fulfilled. Firstly, your culture must be at least 50 years old, and there must be cultural acceptance. Cultural acceptance measures how intermingled two cultures are. Your cultural acceptance baseline is the minimum starting point of that acceptance. The baseline depends on if two cultures share a heritage, language, faith, religion, or shared ethos within the same region. You can employ several stratagems to improve cultural acceptance. One way you can accomplish this is to give title to the land and people of that culture. For example, having Tamil vassals that rule over counties of their own people will give you a big cultural acceptance boost. Additionally, the longer two cultures coexist in your realm, the more your cultural acceptance for both of them will grow. Now that you know what it takes to form a hybrid culture, you can take a crack at designing your own. You can choose a unique name and colors to represent this new culture you're creating. To hybridize the cultures, one cultural pillar must be taken from both cultures that are not shared already. These include heritage, language, aesthetics, and martial custom. Let's look at the options we have for ethos. We can pick from either the Norse bellicose or Tamil communal ethos. For this example, we'll stick to our warrior values. Do take note that there are 7 ethos options in total. Now let's take a look at our heritage, which represents the common ancestry of cultures. Since we came from so far, we'll keep our North Germanic heritage as to not forget our origins. For language, we'll learn Tamil in order to better integrate with the neighboring kingdoms in India. During the hybridization process, you can pick up to 5 traditions from either culture. Those without a royal court will have full access to traditions. We'll cover them in more detail in a future lesson plan. Aesthetics determines what your culture appreciates in terms of beauty and art. When creating a hybrid culture, you'll either be able to pick one option from the two cultures, or be able to use both. Once that's done, military equipment design, naming conventions, architecture, fashion, and even your coat of arms will be made uniquely your own. Now you can enjoy tending to your new hybrid culture. This is what happens when you diverge from an established culture to create a new culture. Your existing culture will need to be 100 years old before divergence can occur. And you can pick any of the 7 ethos options. If applicable, language, martial customs, and aesthetics can be changed as well. Traditions will come at no cost unless you choose to change any of your existing ones. Once done, your culture will be changed immediately. If you choose not to hybridize or diverge your culture, there is an option to reform it instead. For a significant cost, your ethos can be changed, but know that these changes will occur over the course of time. How long depends on your culture's size. Only your martial custom can be changed from your cultural pillars. For traditions, you can add new ones or replace a current one, but only one at a time. Now you know how to shape the cultures of your lands. In our next lesson, we'll discuss inspiration and projects. Be sure to subscribe to these lesson plans so you don't miss a single one.